Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys us changing our room. Micah's now 5 months old. He's been co-sleeping for his whole 5 months of his life. I tried his best in it like one time the first night we came home. Then we had a crib that was given to us, but it doesn't have the hardware, the screws, and it was just a hassle to get it. And I kind of didn't like the crib anyways. It was given to us, so I wasn't complaining, but it was taking forever to get the hardware. So when we went to IKEA today, we just picked up a new crib for him, and I'm so excited. So we're gonna show you guys us fixing it. Okay, so here's how our room is right now. We have the desk right here, the bed right here, the TV stand, the dresser, and like all of this stuff. So first we're gonna move the TV stand out of the room, sell it or something because we don't need it currently. And we're going to move the dresser right there and use it as the TV stand. And there's Gio working hard. Okay, so we moved the dresser from over there to right here. I like it a lot more. It's kind of dark, but I like it a lot more. Everything fits on it more nicely. We moved his desk right there, and we're gonna put the crib right here. Micah's right there. He was screaming in his swing. And we still have some organizing to do, but first we're just trying to get everything in its place. Good morning, everybody. Here's Micah. Here I am. You can see half my body. Micah is a little happy camper this morning. He's wearing his new pants from Carter's. They're a little bit long, so I had to roll them up. And he's wearing the new sweater his grandma got him. It's really cute, but I put a bib because he spits up and he's been really drooly. I put him in this to play with his toys while I try to clean up the room. And I want to show you guys how the crib turned out. I really love it. It looks really nice to me. The room is a disaster, so like I have to clean it up and reorganize. Gio did a pretty good job yesterday. You should have seen this closet. This is actually like really good compared to what it was. But I just want to show you guys how the bed looks. It looks really nice. I really like it. I think it's the Sundvik, however you say it, from IKEA. I really like this color. Our room really doesn't match, but at this point I don't even care. Like, I just really like this color. Here's his bed stuff, and Micah slept in the crib all night long. He was not having it. I tried to nurse him to sleep here and then put him into the crib. It wasn't working, so I put him in awake. He was not having it, so I put him in bed with me, and once he fell asleep, I moved him over and he slept all night long. I had to reach in once to give him his passy, and then I took him out once to nurse him, and I just like got up on my knees and picked him up and then nursed him and then put him back. And then this morning he kind of started to stir, and so I gave him his pacifier, and he slept from like 8 until like, I think it's like 9 this morning. So is it 9? Yes, it's 9. He slept really well. There was a couple times he started to stir. I actually cried like pretty hard about it. During the first hour, I woke up like 5 times just to check on him, but I think it will work out nicely. So let's hope tonight goes just as smoothly and he'll get used to his crib. But now I'm just going to try to like organize everything because it's crazy in here. Okay, so I went ahead and cleaned up a little bit. I just cleaned up, tried to reorganize things. I came over here to Micah's crib and I put the cute little like bed skirt on. I went ahead and made his bed. I did let him sleep with a blanket simply because he's in a swaddle, so I'm not afraid of like him grabbing the blanket and bringing it up onto his face. I know Bear's best with only a sheet. When he slept in it, he only had this pillow and this blanket. And what is it? Also, my room is freezing. My bedroom's above the garage, so however it feels in the garage is how it feels in my room. No matter if the house temperature is on, like the heater or anything, it's still freezing. So I had him in warm pajamas, a swaddle, and the blanket, and he was still kind of chilly. So that's why I did that. And I went ahead and made our bed and cleaned up the floor, put some laundry in the washer, cleaned up this area, and oh, there's a blanket I forgot. Now the closet is looking a little cray-cray. As you can see, Micah's in his door jumper, so I will need to organize the closet again, but I'll do that later on in the day so I can like play with Micah the next hour, because he's been up for like an hour now, and 30 minutes to an hour he's gonna need a nap. And so I want to play with him. Crib, I didn't really talk about it with you guys. Well, I did, but it's this gray-brown color is what it's called by IKEA. We weren't planning on buying it. We actually went for something else, but they didn't have it. Not this crib. We went for something else entirely different. And it can actually convert to a toddler bed, where you take off this front and then you'll put like a board at the bottom, which I really thought was like important to have in a crib, because even if we don't use it as a toddler crib, we have that option too. So here's that. There's no real reason why we decided to finally get one. Mostly just because by the time he's 1, I would like him to be sleeping in his own bed. I personally would still be co-sleeping with him, but I do just think it'll be easier for him to have his own space. I'm not sure if I mentioned, but we did start him on a sippy cup. This one is from IKEA. It's really great because it doesn't have a gasket, which is what prevents sippy cups from leaking. So it does leak, but it means that he doesn't have to suck very hard to get the water out. So it's really good for him to learn to drink out of the sippy cup, and it has handles which make it pretty hard to miss his mouth. But he is becoming increasingly more interested in food, so it's getting harder and harder to keep it from him because he's starting to throw little fits about it. I let him sip my water, and when I wouldn't let him do it again, he just started screaming. He's the same way with food. So I went ahead and started water. You can give him 2 ounces of water a day max. So I'm going to go ahead and get this little guy out and go play with him. So this guy took like a 40-minute... Bless you! This guy took his first nap in his crib. It went pretty well. It was short. It was only 40 minutes, but his first nap of the day usually is. So let's see if he does a cute stretch. Stretch! What about this arm? Don't forget this one. Stretch! Look! Stretch! He's like, Mom, what are you doing to me? Mom, what are you doing? Did you like your nap in your crib? Guys, I swear the mattress makes a difference, because this is like an actual mattress that he's sleeping on, and in his bassinet, he would not sleep in it, and it's because it's like rock hard. But this, he sleeps. It's so cute. Now he's trying to play with his moose thing from Dr. Seuss. To be honest, I don't even know if I mentioned why I decided to move Micah into a crib. It's much later into the day, by the way. Mostly just because I felt like it was time. No other reason. I just felt like it was time. I loved co-sleeping with him. I had no issues personally. Gio has kind of wanted him out of the bed for a while, but I think he got over that because we have a king-size bed now. And so it was much less squished, although we always ended up together anyways. I'm out of breath because I was just dancing for Micah. But I mostly just felt like it was time. I decided that if I start now, I should hopefully be close to my goal by 1 year. So he took both of his naps in here today. He has one more nap before bedtime, and he did very well. His first nap was only like 30 minutes. His second nap was like 2 hours or more, and he woke up twice and put himself back to sleep. He kind of whined for like once or twice, but then he just turned his head over and went back to sleep. I've been letting him play in it also. Like when I went to go use the restroom, I put him with the boppy, which he's not that great at, and I put him with the toy and I let him play in there also. So like it's a fun place, and it's not just, oh, I'm going to be trapped in here. But now he's in the swing. I'm going to try to clean up the closet a little bit more. It doesn't look like I did anything, but I did. I moved his bath stuff into the bathroom. I moved all of his little pants in there. Micah's going to chill in his swing and eat his banana because he's definitely teething. He's been a very unhappy camper the past couple days, like going on a week. Probably a week actually. He's not been very fun. He's just been crying a lot, and I think it's his teeth. He's going through a leap, I believe, which is basically like a developmental thing, and he's teething. So as soon as he has something to chew on, he's like happy. Did you just see that? He just like threw up. Nice, Micah. I just attempted to clean him up, but he's going to town on that banana, and he's like, no way, Mom. Mikito! Hi, handsome! Hi, handsome! Hi, handsome! Can I see that smile? Micah? Micah. Hi! See? See? This is how he's been. He's going to town on that banana. So I'm not done. We have so many things in here, but at least you can walk into it now. His grandma gave us a bunch of toys that like light up and play music when you move them, and Micah loves them. He doesn't look very impressed right now. He's pretty tired of trying to sit. But look. Screaming is his new thing, even when he's not mad. And I know because he was screaming earlier and I was encouraging it by screaming back, and he was getting a kick out of it. Look, and now he wants to sit up. Sit up! Go! Go! Here, here. Ah, you're falling!